creating your circle of masculine guides. To bring ourselves into full empowerment with the Divine Father and Divine Masculine within this class, we will enlist the most compelling energies of the masculine to your soul for the purpose of ongoing support, growth, and balance in your returning to Source. In this class, we will be doing the same as we did with the Divine Mother and Divine Feminine last class. This is a highly intuitive process. You could spend endless hours on doing intellectual research on the topic and completely cover over and miss the signals your life has already brought into the wisdom of your heart, which we will now affirm and tap into. So take handout 2, Finding Your Circle of Masculine Guides, and on the left-hand side, write a list of 20 masculine beings who are inspirational to you in some way. These could be living or deceased people, saints, angels, ascended masters, or even animals or plants. The way to do this is just to invite them to appear to your consciousness and then write them down without judgment or debate. Take whatever comes now. You can always add or subtract later as you wish. Then proceed immediately to the right-hand column and again intuitively write 20 masculine qualities to which you aspire without censorship or judgment. For example, ruling them out because, well, women could also have that quality. Take what comes out now. Again, you can always add or subtract later as you wish. Complete this and come back to the video. We will now proceed to gathering your circle of masculine guides. We'll again be inviting them into our human energy centers, or chakras as they're called in Eastern disciplines. Each energy center represents a vital area of human functioning, and our goal is to balance them so they're working in harmony rather than at odds with one another. In so doing, our body and mind becomes a house unified with our Source. There's a reference to more information about chakras in our Class 2 resource list, but again, this is not needed to do our work here. To assist in coming to greater balance and harmony with our yang or masculine qualities, we shall invite masculine guides into each of our personal energy centers in order to give special support to strengthening and balancing each one individually and all of them together. So take handout 3, Circle of Masculine Guides, and intuitively pick a masculine guide for each of the energy centers on the graphic for which you want their support. For example, the first chakra has to do with your basic sense of security. What masculine guide would you like to have support you in this? Select a guide either from your list on handout 2 or one that comes intuitively to you now. Write his name on the line next to 1 red, which is the color of the first chakra. Then below that on the line next to the word security in parentheses, write a masculine trait you would like to have reinforced in your security center, either from your list on handout 2 or one that comes intuitively to you now. Proceed around the circle to each of the chakras, writing the name of a masculine guide next to the chakra number and color, and on the line underneath, a masculine quality, either from your list on handout 2 or one that comes intuitively to you, that you'd like to have support you in that center. So, for example, the second center is relationships and sensual awakening. The third, power and identity. The fourth, love and compassion. The fifth, truth and creative expression. The sixth, vision and insight. The seventh, spirituality and guidance. And the eighth, wholeness and completion. The eighth is your soul star center above your head, encompassing qualities and experiences from your past existence. Complete this and come back to the video. You now have your working team of masculine guides to support your healing, growth, and development confidently and competently for as long as you choose to employ them. As I mentioned last class, there's chronic underemployment in the realm of guides because they cannot actively interface with your life without an invitation, and most people will never ask. Or they'll ask for something their ego wants, which is contrary to their higher good, with which guides cannot comply. Again, this is a work in process, and if they are genuine guides, they will always defer to your selecting another on the circle. They will graciously step aside as a central focus and still support you. After today, you'll have a team of both masculine and feminine guides in place to serve you for your lifetime. I have, over time, gravitated to the guides that represents the most universal of qualities, like saints, ascended masters, or divine figures, as they seem to bring forth the deepest feelings for me. But they cannot be generalities. You have to develop a personal relationship with each. They have helped and supported my healing and growth on all levels. My experience is that the more heart-centered I make my relationship to my guides, the more it positively influences my nervous system to be increasingly calm and inspire confidence and competence that I live in a friendly universe. You'll have to try it out and make it work for you if it's to have any value for you. And again, we'll have the opportunity to practice this till our next class. How we will practice connecting to our circle of masculine guides is by making a personal connection with one of them a day. Again, this is only a suggestion. If it does not work for you, then experiment and find some way that does. We'll be combining taking 20 faster than normal connected breaths as practiced in our class exercise. Breathing through your mouth, taking an active inhale, bringing energy from your diaphragm to your heart, and without pause, letting the exhale drop from your heart to your diaphragm, not pushing or forcing it, and relaxing on the exhale. You will keep the inhale and exhale connected without pause, like you are tossing an energy ball from your diaphragm to your heart, letting it drop back in a continuous rhythm. Then invite your masculine guide in to give you support and guidance toward your highest good in returning to the source for that day. Listen with your heart. Then record the essence of your guidance on a handout 4, Record of Masculine Guidance. We'll start with our Chakra 1 guide together now. Tomorrow we'll all invite our Chakra 2 guide and record the guidance that comes on handout 4 for day 2 and continue through day 8. Then start over with day 1 and so on in a continuous circle. Now, if you miss some days or come in late, you can jump into the cycle at any time you want that's right for you. I'll be sending out on our email thread each day a completion to our class sentence stem, guidance I received from my Chakra 1 or 2 or 3 or all the way up to 8 in returning to Source today was. And that'll make it easy to know which chakra the group is on for that day. Exercise 2, Chakra Guidance. So let's begin together, taking 20 faster than normal connected breaths and inviting our Chakra 1 guide in. Again, get yourself comfortably seated with your spine relatively straight but not rigid. Let your eyes close and bring your attention to your heart area and ask your Chakra 1 masculine guide to inspire and guide you in returning to Source in your life today. Now, still with your eyes closed, you can open them if you wish. Let's take 20 connected breaths together, listening to our Chakra 1 masculine guide. Let's begin. Breathe easy. Take whatever comes rather than letting your mind dictate what it thinks should be coming. Even if it's just an inner feeling or sense, no matter how faint. Thank your guide and ask for his continued support on your journey returning to Source. Then, with a few deep and clearing breaths, open your eyes and bring yourself back to the awareness of your present surroundings, while retaining whatever sense of inner support felt good to you in the meditation. Then on Class 2, Handout 2, Record of Masculine Guidance, Entry 1, make a brief recording of whatever came to you. Complete this and come back to the video. I suggest you review what came to you in the evening if you did the exercise in the morning, or in the morning if you did the exercise in the evening. This will help get you in the habit of tuning in and reinforcing your connection with Divine Father masculine guidance that comes to you from your chosen guides.